RuneScape, a game where players carefully plan out their entire journey through Gielinor. It's very important that you think ahead, plan for the future. The last thing you want to do is just start trading some random skill. So let's start training a random skill. Hello, this is a skill a day, or osrs for short. Instead of doing what makes sense, this dummy trains whatever the wheel tells him to do on that day. Let's spin the wheel to see what I roll today. You know what? This account is actually starting to look pretty decent. Like, I don't want to say the word mid-game yet, but there's a lot of people that don't touch farming until they absolutely have to. And I already have it at level 62. Like, there's quite a few skills above level 50. Of course, we are still desperate for agility, woodcutting and prayer. And just because it's a special account, also construction. Because, well, the first goal is to reach 99 construction. But yeah, I'm really excited to continue playing. Let's see what we roll today. So yeah, the level 1 skills are green and the skills that we train very slowly are red. Alright, let's give this wheel a spin and see what we roll today. Oof. Fire making is okay. A new, yeah. Okay, level 1 skill, a level 1 skill. This one is interesting to say the least. The best teleport title was no clickbait. I unlocked my new best teleport and it has something to do with Willowlock. But to see exactly how I unlock it, you're gonna have to watch till the end. Now you might wonder, how are you possibly gonna train fire making without woodcutting? Like, I don't have logs, that's the whole thing. I haven't rolled woodcutting yet. Well, I have a solution for that. But first let's start a timer and home teleport to Lumbridge. Some of you might have guessed it, but we are right back here at the top of Lumbridge Castle and there are not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 log spawns. And what we can do, we can just right click and boom, light them up. We do not even have to pick them up. And with this strategy, boom, there's a first level already. We can actually train fire making pretty quickly. Like, I swear, you're gonna be surprised how quick this goes. I'm gonna do this for just 10 minutes. Let me check back in with you guys in 10 minutes and you're gonna see where I am. And there we are. Only 10 minutes in and we are level 17. And to me, this one comes as no surprise because historically, fire making is always been one of the fastest skills in the entire game. Probably the quickest skill in the entire game. I would not be surprised if we see today a new record on the highest level on a new skill in one day. Like, I think so far the record is either runecrafting, which we got all the way to level 55 in one day, or fishing, which also went very quickly, very high. I think it's dangerous to set an expectation for today, but I'm hoping level 60 fire making would be possible today. That would be crazy if we make that. Now, one minor disadvantage is that the XP per hour is not gonna go up much. Our fail rate is gonna go down, but we're probably gonna stabilize at around like 20k an hour. And that is simply because we cannot light any other logs than the level 1 normal logs that spawn here. Oh wow, I was just chilling, lighting fires, and I did not realize that we made it past our first milestone, level 30. Because at level 30 we actually get to do our first thing different than lighting fires on top of a castle today. This is the level requirement for a quest, and even though we cannot complete it, the fact that it has a fire making level requirement makes me think that there is probably a fire making step which we are gonna try and do today. So let's go ahead and make our way over. I think the easiest way to go there is gonna be the minigame teleport, the fishing trawler. And the quest is the sea slug. This is the beginning of a crazy quest line. Now the reward for this quest is gonna be fishing XP, therefore we will not be able to finish it today. However, we can basically finished it all the way up until the last stop, making it so that on our day of fishing all we need to do is talk to the last dude, and yeah, then we are done. So as you can see, we are here on the fishing platform, and this is the first outbreak of a sea slug apocalypse. They come from the sea and they take over the minds of the people. It is actually pretty crazy. We're gonna have to rescue this little boy from the fishing platform. And the more crazy thing of this quest is that the quest line is actually not finished. It is one of the most crazy quest lines that is not finished, because actually the storyline of this quest line threatens to like basically take over all of Gillinor, take over the entire world. Those sea slugs do not mess around. Like, they might seem innocent, but they are not innocent. But the last quest on this quest line just ends on a massive cliffhanger. I'm sure we're gonna get to do it someday, but not today. Today all we do is the first quest. And here we are collecting some stuff that involves fire making. Now let's see if we actually get XP for this. Doesn't look like it. I think that was the step that required our fire making level. Like, we just lit a torch by drying some twigs with broken glass with the sunlight. Yeah, that was probably the part of the quest that involved fire making. Okay, so it did not give fire making XP. That is fortunate. That means I could also have done it on a different day, but hey, I don't want to take any risks. Yesterday I already made a mistake where I got some crafting XP on the wrong day. I do not want that to happen again. Now I do need to be careful that I don't accidentally finish this quest. Here it says travel back, and then I need to just not talk to the last person. That's quite important. Okay. Well, that was very quick. I remember that quest being a little bit longer, but we did it in like, what, 5 minutes? Let's go back to Lumbridge Castle and light some more logs. So I have changed the goal that shows on the top of my screen to be level 50 fire making. There's actually a really cool interface right here where you can set yourself a goal, and I've been starting to use this more and more often, where at every XP drop at the top of my screen it shows me my progression towards level 50. So yeah, level 50 is going to be the next big unlock for today. That one will probably take quite a while, so yeah, I'll see you in a little bit. Like, I was bothered that I constantly had to right click and go for the second option here, and I was trying to like shift click and somehow make light logs click on the top, but like usually you can just swip left click to and then make it something else, and you can also do it for NPC, but for whatever reason you cannot do it for grind items. But then I found this old way I used to do things, which is custom swaps, and now if I add this line here I can actually one click light the logs, which is gonna make this a lot more brain dead, which is nice. Brain dead is good. I don't like use my brain. The XP per hour is really slowing down, by the way, or not the XP per hour, but the levels are really slowing down. I barely made any progress towards that level 50 fire making yet, but yeah, we're just gonna be here for a few hours before we unlock the next thing. I thought, let's do something crazy. Personally, I am a big fan of the HD plugin, which just makes RuneScape, in my opinion, look quite a bit better. However, there is a lot of people that prefer the game like this, and I was just thinking, why not check what you guys' opinion is? Do you think the game looks better like this, or like in all of the other clips? Personally, okay, let's go over everything one by one. I do get that. No, I'm trying to look at advantages from this. Like, maybe everything is a little bit more in the same style. Like, sometimes there is textures of the HD plugin that seem a little bit out of place. And here absolutely everything is like the same style. I would have to give them that. Like, why can't it stay sharp when I zoom out? Like here, I can see his eyes clearly. And then I zoom out and it just becomes a blurry mess. I guess that's the right word. I don't like how blurry it looks. Then for the HD one, let's turn it back on again. Oh wow. So now I see those flowers in the background and I legit didn't even see them on the no plugin. Like here. Oh yeah, no, there are flowers in the background, but for some reason they just didn't really stand out. And I think that's the next thing, like the colors just look so much better with HD. The other thing I noticed is like, look, when I light a fire, it actually lights up the surroundings. Like, yeah, you see that? A little bit of an ambience lighting, I like that a lot. And I just feel like, as I said, it's less blurry, it's just, I don't know, higher quality, everything seems sharper. Like, let's take a look at this door here. Or those 3 doors, they all look different by the way. I thought they straight up changed the pattern of some of the items, but no, it didn't look like they do that. They just make everything look higher quality. Like, look on the meat on that rack. Isn't that just much better like this? Yeah, no, I love it a lot. I don't know, I was looking for like differences and pros and cons, but it seems like I'm just promoting the HD plugin. But yeah, no, I don't really see a lot of pros for the old school style. Like, I don't know. If you're a big fan of the old one, let me know and go and make your arguments. Alright, I am here closing up to my goal of level 50. I have been lighting those logs for quite a while, let me tell you. I'm closing up to 5 hours of just lighting logs over and over again. Like, by now we are able to light, I don't know, level 45 or level 47 logs, which I'm sure grant a lot more experience than just 40, but hey, we're just doing it those. Like, you can actually calculate how many logs I've lit. It's 40 XP and that's the only way we've got that experience. So if someone wants to do the math, feel free. 40 experience. Yeah, that's a lot of logs. Anyways, really close here. And this next log here should be it. Level 50 fire making incoming. There we go, level 50 fire making. 101,360 XP just from burning the cheapest logs in the game. Now, for those of you who play actively, you might already know where we're going. Level 50-ish, what we need to unlock Winter Thoughts. There it is in all its glory. This is a fire making minigame which we are allowed to do on today. So yeah, let's grab ourselves. Oh, wait a second. We are gonna need warm clothing for this game. I completely forgot about that. Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay, so there is one easy warm clothing in the game obtainable. The Hunter Clue outfit is an outfit from back in 2006 when there was an event where there were maps posted online and they added secret clue locations. I'm pretty sure right here should be more. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so now we have 3 pieces. I'm pretty sure 3 pieces is enough. Because this is one of the few items in the game that gives warm clothing. That counts as warm clothing, I should say. And as far as I know, Winter Thought is the only place that uses this new mechanic, or this mechanic of warm clothing. Oh, I'm being an idiot. Actually, I need 4 pieces of warm clothing instead of 3. Anyways, as I was saying, we need warm clothing, well, basically to stay warm while playing the game. If you don't wear it, I think there is some kind of cold damage that gets applied more often. Like, there is already some cold damage in the game, but if you don't protect yourself from it, it basically makes you pretty much not able to play. Alright, the fourth and final piece, yes, there it is, should be right here. Perfect, let's put that on. Alright, back at Wintertot this time with the appropriate clothing. Now, Wintertot is a great minigame for any account, but for me it's an even better one. And it is because of this right here. You see that? There is wood cutting involved in this minigame, and usually this would be a no-go, but because it is inside of a chain of reactions that needs to be done on the same day, it is allowed. Wait, what? I'm not getting wood cutting experience for this? Oh, I thought we were getting our first wood cutting experience today. That sucks. Oh, there it is, a tiny bit of wood cutting experience. Only once in a while it gives wood cutting experience. Anyways, as I was saying, usually this would be off limits, but because it is inside of a minigame and I need to like get this wood and then fletch it and then throw it into the brazier, I would not be able to first cut the wood, wait for a day of fletching and then fletch it, and then wait for a day of fire making and throw it in the brazier. Simply because if you leave the minigame area, you just have to leave all of the ingredients behind. And since the goal of this account is not to lock ourselves out of any content in the game, that means this content needs to be done on a day of fire making, since it gives by far the most fire making experience. Now the side consequence of that is that we are actually gonna get our first wood cutting experience, because we haven't run world wood cutting yet. Now the amount of experience you get is based on your current level, and our current level is level 1, so that's gonna go up extremely slowly, way slower than normal wood cutting, but still we are getting wood cutting experience. Okay, it does however look like we are gathering the wood incredibly slow because of our level 1 wood cutting, so I'm not sure how this is gonna work out. We're gonna need to gather a minimum, I think, of 2000 points, or was it 1000 points, in order to validate for rewards. So yeah, I am starting to get a little bit nervous about that part. Yeah, we are definitely getting way less points than we usually would for a game of Wintertot. I have played this game in the past, and yeah, you usually just get way more points than this. I am very concerned if we're gonna get rewards with this very small amount of points. Oh, it looks like 500 is the threshold from where you start getting points, and that's just barely enough for what we got. Let me check here. Can I search rewards here? Yeah, actually I was able to search one reward. Okay, so yeah, we are just barely validating ourselves in order to get rewards. But hey, at the end of the day we are getting rewards, and that's the only thing that counts, so great. However, now that I've noticed that our wood cutting is so incredibly slow, I do wanna fix that real quick and see if we can get some better axes. So I am here at Bob's Axes, and let me quickly get an iron axe and a steel axe. Is that the best axe we can get? No, there is a better axe shop in Farlamore, so let's go let's go there. Alright, we are here in Auburnville at the axe shop of this lady, Lunami. And here we can also buy a mithril and an adamant axe. I doubt we are gonna make it all the way up until a mithril axe today. But hey, who knows, maybe. It's 21 woodcutting, and with the amount of woodcutting experiments we're getting at low level, I highly doubt it. But hey, maybe. Otherwise it's still nice to just already have them. Alright, let's try that again, this time with a iron axe. That should not be a big difference, but once we get to the steel axe, hopefully it will actually go a little bit faster. Yeah, we are literally getting one experience, and only once in a while every, I don't know, few logs. So this is very slow experience for woodcutting. Lucky you need only very little experience for the first levels. But here is the real reward from this minigame. Look at that fire making experience. That is a lot more than the 40 XP per log we were getting for our normal logs. Over here the fire making experience is based upon your current fire making level. So yeah, that's why it's excellent for us. And again, we are gonna make it just barely past that 500 points mark, enabling us to get a reward. Now there is actually one reward that is super good for us. If you are a loyal watcher, you might know why I really want willow logs. Only one set of willow logs would be game changing for this account. It would give us such a powerful teleport. But yeah, I will talk more about that when we actually go and reap the reward. For now, I'm just gonna do a whole bunch of winter tot and yeah, see how far we make it today. And there we go, we just got woodcutting level 6. I highly underestimated the woodcutting experience we're getting from this. It is hardly anything. We are not gonna use that mithril axe today, but I'm very proud of being able to use the steel axe. So yeah, let's head to the bank and go and use that. Alright, there we go, back in with a steel axe this time. And I think I even saw a tool every once in a while cutting this tree. Yeah, you see, that's a 2 XP. Okay, there's a 1 right after, but okay. We are leaning towards 2 XP now, like 2 XP per action. That's like, it should be illegal. We're getting so much woodcutting experience, it's insane. Maybe we can even reach level 10 woodcutting today. Probably not though, it's getting pretty late and yeah, I'm not sure how much longer I'm gonna be playing, but we'll see. For now I still have energy, I'm still enjoying it, so yeah, I'm gonna keep going for a little bit longer. Alright, we just got level 65 from that last winter tot game. So that is not only my highest in one day. My last highest in one day was level 55. I held rune crafting at level 1 and then pulled it from level 1 to level 55 in one day. This one is from level 1 to level 65 in one day. And not only is that my highest in one day, it is my highest from all of my skills. Like literally, fire making. I almost feel like when they added winter tots to the game, it is like Jagged was like, hey, let's give them an easy way to get this to 99 because we admit fire making is not a very cool skill. It's like they gave up on the skill. It's like they gave up on the freaking skill. Okay. That being said, let's go for the reward. I'm very curious what rewards we can get here. As I said, the only thing I'm really aiming for here are willow logs. If I get willow logs, that would be amazing. Let's see, how many checks do I... 67 rewards. Okay, that's gonna be a lot. Okay, let's do big searches then. I'm guessing that's like 10 at a time. Okay, that's so many, but no willow logs yet, no willow logs yet, no willow logs yet. I mean, this is a collection log item, that's cool. That is really cool. Adamant orb, I'm never gonna use that. Or I guess eventually, but it's gonna take so long. Okay, this is so random. 100 oak. This is... I don't even know how to react to this. This is like all kinds of stuff. Like the rewards of this minigame are all over the place. Some random fish, we already have those. Herbs are always very welcome. So I'm really happy with those. No willow logs yet, that's what I'm sad about. Use seeds. Yeah, this is all over the place, but I guess it's fine. Oh wow, that's actually a pretty good coin reward. Like 38k, that's really good. I was not expecting that amount of coins. I'm really happy with that. And then warm gloves. That's awesome. That's really cool. Instead of the clue hunter gloves, we can wear the actually fire making gloves. I think they also have an XP percentage reward. Let me double check that. Okay, I'm gonna swap to my other screen for this one, because this is weird. So it says that yes, there is the Pyromancer outfit, and it does give extra XP. However, I just got gloves, and there is no gloves in this set. So that is strange. Warm gloves, okay, here they are. They are obtained as a reward. Although they are part of the set, they do not give the bonus. They only provide warmth. I just got scammed. I got scammed. What the heck? Okay, so I get a piece of the set, but not a meaningful piece. Only the boots, leggings, robe and hood is what actually helps me get the bonus experience. Yeah, I got scammed big time. But hey, that's fine. That being said, we weren't done picking our rewards yet. We have 6 more rewards left over. And one last time, give it to me, please, willow logs. Yes! Okay. We got willow logs, Okay, now I'm gonna reveal why this is so freaking good. This is why the willow logs are so freaking good. I have blueprint. This little blueprint. On the hunter day we got this blueprint. Yeah. I need a knife and a set of willow logs. Let me double check on the wiki if I'm not gonna get unallowed experience for this. Okay, so this is not gonna give experience. I should be able to do this. Oh, craft. Okay. Now it is very, very scary. Because I do not have the quest done that actually unlocks the Quezzle transportation system. Like, I need some very difficult quest for the account. But I might be able to quick travel with this whistle. That would be such a powerful unlock for the account. Okay, I'm gonna test it out right here. No charges. We can take care of that. Alright, so we're here at the Hunter Guild and this is what I'm scared of. Like, the castles literally are not even here. There's supposed to be a bird here which you can fast travel to with the whistles. And you can use them to transport and teleport around in Varlamore. Is this teleport gonna work even if we don't have the transport system unlocked? Recharge whistle. Okay, we are able to recharge this. Can we use this? Yes, okay. Is this gonna work? It would be... What do you mean? How does this work? Why does this work? I am so happy. Okay, so usually the way to get here and to start doing, for example, gem crab would be to first travel to, if you have the minigame travel up, you can travel to fishing trawler minigame, then you take a charter ship and then you go all the way to Varlamore, the capital. And you walk like so freaking far. Here you have a quick travel that goes to here. And then you walk. And now we can just click here in one click. Like, these are very difficult to reach places. And we... Oh wow, this is such a good unlock. Yes. Hunter Guild. This is gonna make... Okay, the next time that we have a hunter, we can actually do the hunter rumors in a semi-efficient way, because we have a quick teleport back to the Hunter Guild. And we have quite a few teleports to multiple useful places. Right, that's it. I'm gonna leave it at that. You already saw all of the rewards we got and the experience we got. Oh, stop! Before we end the day, I need to talk about one of the skills. Woodcutting. As you all know, it feeds into both construction and fletching. I will probably mainly be doing fire making with the new unlock Winter Dot, but one could state that it even feeds into fire making as well. So we have a problem here. I'm just not gonna have enough logs, even if I roll fire making more often than the other skills. Especially with fletching, you burn through logs. Pun intended. And since construction is like the main goal of the account, I really want to have enough logs to actually make planks. So there's gonna be a slight rule change here. For fletching and construction, and only those two skills, I will be allowed to cut logs. However, these logs are never allowed to leave my inventory. I have to keep them in my inventory and immediately fletch them into something or make them into planks. Same thing counts for fire making. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use it, but I will be allowed to cut logs and burn them. I'm just not allowed to bank the logs. So yeah, that's gonna be a small rule change. Now let's finish the video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you like this one. I had a blast playing today again. Keep the good vibes coming and leave something nice in the comments or something mean, because I started a whole discussion about yes or no against the HD plugin. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.